Blade is like a tea leaf. Only those who sample it many times can appreciate its true qualities.
Bueno, bienvenidos de vuelta a un directo de Genshin Impact, donde nos quedamos las misiones de arconte. Las misiones de arconte. A la exploración, y mientras estaba fuera de cámaras desbloqueé parte del mapita. Parte porque estos TP no tengo ni idea de cómo hacerle para todavía agarrarlos. Lo que sí voy a hacer va a ser hacer una peleita con este y ir a la misión. Es el legendario. Legendario. En realidad no estoy hablando fuerte. Os digo, no está tan fuerte. Es el legendario Super Saiyajin. Pero no veo el audio. ¿Dónde está? Ah, aquí está. Está en 10. Está bien. En 5.
Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in! Is this level okay? Can you hear Paimon?
Ahora sí, una pelita con este medio. A ver si me dropea algo lindo. Es un legendario. Pajarito dentro. Creo que ya está la música. Espantongo pluma verde. Uy, es verdad, no tengo healer, no me puse healer ahí, me pasé de modo. ¡Ay! Poder dentro, está vivita. Ay, me mandó a volar. Poder de cuidado. A mí no me va.
Inazuma shines eternal. Illusion shattered.
Por cierto, gracias a la nueva presentación que un placer tener a todos por aquí. Poder dentro, poder brillo. Dejado que ese ahí no se levanta.
Whirling snow, shine down.
Ya valió, joder.
Now you shall perish.
Esta vivita de derrotarlo tú. Poder de la habilita. Habilita del golpe de iglesia, no puedo, no. Dame algo bonito, dame algo hermoso, dame un artefacto. ¡Ay! ¡Qué hermosa pluma! Nunca me tocó una de maestría, defensa, probabilidad y daño. ¡Ay, me tienta! Primero a curarme, a subirla un tantito a ver que sube, y a la misión para no perder el tiempo. Es el legendario. Es un legendario. La dirección. A ver si la pluma está. ¿Dónde está la pluma? La pluma del errante. Plumas. Sí. Bueno, se la voy a cambiar, Gustavo. Quiero ver dónde está. Orquesta del errante acá. Tomador de truenos. No. Frío de truenos. No. Doncella amada, no. Ritual de la... no, acá, orquesta del errante. Tiene daño y probabilidad. A mí me tienta, a ver, vamos a probar. Subime daño y probabilidad y sos una joya. Todo menos defensa, todo tranqui. Uy, me subió probabilidad. No, hombre, vamos a seguirle entonces. Entonces es tanta maestría, que por ahí le gancho, la armo al final con errante, Dame algo más pocho. Dame una... daño crítico. No, 2 subidas perfectas. Me subió daño, me subió probabilidad. Ay. Uy, hombre, no. Tengo que tener un artefacto ahí medio estropeado acá. Este es medio feito, a ver. Jodeme que me hizo 2 subidas a defensa, la pinche madre. Todo podía ser bonito, ¿verdad? A ver, una más. Si me sube otra defensa, la dejo. Daño crítico, no. Viene una pluma excelente. Lo único que me cagó fue una subida de defensa, pero... Ay. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué la vida es tan injusta? A ver si no me queda tanto esto, ¿verdad? No, hombre, no me queda nada casi. A ver, toda violeta ahora, ¿no? Azulito. Yes. Tengo que tener un artefacto jodido que no me haya gustado por algún lado. Por ejemplo, este. Sí, este es una mierda. Sí, me da igual, es una mierda ese. ¡Ay! Necesito buscar un artefacto más para quemar, pero no sé cuál. Tengo daño, tengo cosas, pero solo tengo una subida de defensa. Tiene que haber algo que no me guste, que lo tengo que tirar. Lo de Diluc. Y es Diluc y es una porquería. Mejor se lo cambio. Es Diluc. Es una porquería el artefacto que lleva Diluc. Tú puedes. Una más a daño o probabilidad y es una excelente cosa para gancho. Para gancho o para cualquier otra, ¿ves? Fortalecer. No te vayas nomás de riata. Subime probabilidad. Menos defensa. Si sube defensa, cagué. Daño crítico. Uy, no. No, me la guardo. Me la guardo. Sí, tengo que ver a quién se la pongo nomás. Eula no va con errante, pero podría. Xian no. Utau no. Oh, no importa. Esa la guardo. Ahora sí, a la misión. Tururú. No, hombre, daño y probabilidad. No, obvio que me la quedo. Full me la quedo. Daño y probabilidad encima. Iba a decir es malísima porque me subió una de defensa, pero al final sacrifico un poco de defensa, pero daño y probabilidad, no, hombre, me la quedo, obvio. Pues vamos a la misión. Como me encanta la ciudad de Sumeru. Sumeru. Al final no me arrepiento de sacar esa pluma, me subió cosas importantes. Podría ser una gancho que no sea derretido, porque tengo un arco de... un arco de probabilidad. Me resirve. Otra vez, hombre. Súbele. Es la mejor pluma que veré en mi vida de orquesta porque nunca saco nada de eso. Estamina, carga. Ahí está. Ahora sí. No, fue la voz porque yo lo estoy viendo perfecto, Yo ando viendo súper bien, sin lag ni nada.
Oh, it's you two. Oh, you startled me there.
Está todo súper tranqui. Mirá, yo lo veo bien. Va bien.
You can relax now. We threw those people looking for you off the trail.
Really?
No, yo lo veo
Thank
súper
you so
bien.
much. Unfortunately, I believe there's still more of them out there looking for me. Uh-oh. Looks like there are some coming this way.
More of them? Then what do we...
No, wait, my body isn't in the best shape. Okay, sounds good.
Me encanta lo que tenemos en
There's
la
a
oreja.
tavern on the other side of the port we can go.
All right, let's move out. Stay...
Si seguís viendo así de lag y reinicia. Bueno, no reinicias nada. Te iba a decir reiniciar Inter, pero no. Es el legendario. Uy, esta es. Ah, esta es la caverna de la ciudad de Sumeru. Sumeru.
We made
Sí,
it.
solo a ti. Sí,
They
sí.
shouldn't be able to find us
Confirmadísimo.
now.
Porque yo lo ando viendo
Wait,
súper bien.
stand down, Dia.
Creo que saber quién es. Creo. No estoy seguro. No quiero tirar. Pero creo saber que sí. Sé quién es. ¿Será Nilo? Creo que es Nilo.
My lady, who are these
Ah,
two?
no, es Delia.
They're travelers that I met on the street just a moment ago. They happen.
I see. In that case, you two should scram.
Wait a sec. Who the heck...
I'm Miss Dunyarzad's bodyguard,
la guardia
here to see that she
personal.
returns home safe and
Ya
sound.
valimos verduras, señores.
My lady, let's get going. You've been gone for so long that your parents are worrying themselves sick.
And if I refuse,
It'd be easier for the both of us if you cooperated. But if you insist on not going, then I'll have to carry you like a sack of potatoes.
Dunyarzad already said she doesn't want to go back. Why are you still pushing her?
Uy, ¿quién es tú para obligarla? Dice la Paimon. ¿Por su guardia personal o no? ¿Te lo acaba de decir?
Stay out of this. You don't understand the situation. Sorry, my lady. Even though I'm your bodyguard, your parents are my employers.
how much?
Wait, what?
How much more do I have to pay you to become your
Uy, no.
employer? So you never listen to my parents ever again. Double? A triple?
My lady, this isn't about Mora.
No se trata de dinero, pero por supuesto que se trata de dinero. Lo que
I don't
le
know what
dice
you think of
esta
us
piba.
Eremites, but let me say this. I like Mora, but I'll never go against my principles. That's why I'm here looking for you. Sure, it's an order from my employer, but my conscience was also telling me it's the right thing to do.
Manchutu.
And knowing your health, carelessly running around like this is gonna hurt ya. For the sake of those who love you, don't be stubborn.
Oye, como que terca, que se pudre todo.
No, you're wrong. I'm aware of my limits and I know what I'm doing. Honestly, the only people being stubborn right now are my parents. And they know perfectly well that it makes no difference if I'm at home or not. They still won't accept reality. And every time I bring this up, they just change the subject. Dia, you've been living...
Ay, no se lo digas así.
Dia, I know it hasn't been easy for Mother and Father. And I'm grateful for everything they've done because she saved me. The love I have for her
No,
is the
pues, ya
same
no va,
I
¿eh?
have for my parents.
Va bien y todo porque yo estoy en modo de ventana porque no haya tirones.
This is
ni
my
nada.
life and my
O sea
last
que el Inter
chance.
no llega
So I want to
tanto.
do something meaningful.
Ahorita no llega tanto porque está siendo ocupado.
My lady, are you sure what you're doing now is meaningful?
Por supuesto que vale la
Yes,
pena
I'm
Deia.
sure.
Deia,
At least
próxima personaje de
This to
Banner.
me.
5 estrellas de seguro. Me dan ganas de pensar si sacarla o no. Y es de ella, y se ve que es ruda, se ve que va a ser de Piro, puede que sí,
Fine, I won't ask you to return home anymore. But let me make something very clear. I'm only doing this because I respect your determination, not because I...
Thank you, Dia. Sorry for being so rude just now. My nerves were acting...
Don't worry about it, my lady. I did say that I like
Uy,
Mora.
Dios mío.
Besides, today's little excursion caused such a ruckus that every single bodyguard at the estate was deployed. It wouldn't be easy to hide things from your old man. Since this definitely won't be your last escapade, here's a little tip. You should at least make it look like your room and things are still in order when you leave.
Ah, chucho.
Also, you'll need someone to cover you for when you're out and about. So, I'll let you hire me, my lady. This way, everyone wins. As for the pay,
Mitad de
let's
paga,
say
eh.
half of what your father paid.
Okay, deal.
Yay! Looks like they've reached.
¿Quieres? Ah, tiene hambre, ¿verdad o no?
I'm fine, really.
My lady, stop trying to look tough. We're already in a tavern, so let's rest up.
I'm sorry
Yo
for
también quiero
wanting
comer,
it
eh.
to. If you don't mind, I'd like...
Sure. After you rest up, we want to hear more about lesser.
La reina menor Kusanali, la Loli. Loli, Loli. Uy, ¿tan rápido la mesa?
Ha! Well, if it isn't Dia. Haven't seen you in nearly half a year. Word on the street is that you're a bodyguard for the Homayani family now.
Homayan, vaya nombre, eh. Bueno, pues
Don't
sí.
you find that kind of...
Nah, you get used to it. How about a menu over here?
You got it. Huh? Isn't this little Miss Homayani herself? We don't
caray.
get to serve personages like you very often.
Se nota que es una
We'll be
princesa
sure
o
to
algo porque es
prepare our
demasiado
very
importante, eh.
best.
No quiero decir nada, pero esa corona lo dice todo.
Thank you, sir, but there's no need. I don't have a lot of Mora, but please bring these two the best food you have. They're my new friends, so I want to be a good host for them.
Cualquier cosa nos viene bien.
Yeah, we're already super grateful for everything you told us about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Kusanali.
How about our coconut charcoal cakes? They're our signature
Una nueva
snack,
receta puede
and they
ser
run
pancillas
cheap.
carbonizadas.
Look, other customers over there are eating some now.
Si es con el problema del ajo, ya se te pasó.
They look kind of burnt and dry.
Ay,
Paimon will
Paimon.
pass. What do you have against my slime dishes?
No tienen nada de malo tus platos de slime, pero date cuenta que comida es comida.
We asked a lot of people when we first arrived, and almost nobody was interested in Lesser Lord Kus.
Well, remember when you asked me if I knew how to meet the Dendro Archon? Even though I don't know how, I think I've actually seen her before.
Huh? Really?
Yes, it was when I was a child. At the time, my illness had kept me bedridden for the better part of a year. I was stuck inside and couldn't make any friends,
¿La cura de
and
qué?
my parents
Estoy
did their
viendo que
best
dicen
to
cura,
find
pero
treatments
quiero
for
ver de qué
me.
enfermedad hablan.
But even then, the Akasha didn't have any helpful information. My younger self no longer had any hopes or dreams. One flare-up was so bad that I was in a semi-conscious state for several days. Then one night, I woke up alone in my room. I was terrified. My body was paralyzed. Even if I cried, there was no sound.
Se prendieron las luces sola. Casi me asusté yo, no sé
At
por
that
qué.
moment, an ethereal voice spoke
en el
in
juego,
my
¿verdad?
mind. Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry.
Turururururu.
Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry.
Uy, me encanta. Como para fondo.
Who are you? How do you know my... how do I explain this? You might not be able to understand, but actually, I know everything about you.
Yo lo sé todo
Really?
sobre ti.
Of course.
Ay, qué hermosa que se ve,
I
Dios
know that
mío.
you're scared of thunder, that you hate
Es
taking
una
medicine
mamucha.
every morning,
Su cara está
and that
tallada
you
por los
love
mismos
counting the petals on your mom's
ángeles.
skirt. Wow, you really do know everything. Dinner's odd. What? Not really. I can't go anywhere or do anything. Huh? But aren't you a child? All children have wishes. Tell me what you want, and maybe I can make it happen.
Y pues happen, sí, sí.
And, can you make my illness go away? Oh. I'm sorry. But I'm not powerful enough to do that right now.
Oh, valió, pero Pepín.
Then,
La siguiente a
can
Pepín.
you be my friend?
After that, the voice said, although my body was suffering during those days, that voice encouraged me until beyond my window was the flourishing Sumeru city. Beyond the city was a lush rainforest. And beyond that was the wall of Samiel, deserts, and all of Teyvat. Once I finally made it through that bout of illness, I couldn't hear that voice anymore. I told my mother about, but I know that that
¿Cómo
voice
hace un
wasn't a
sueño?
figment
¿Cómo
of my
hace un sueño?
imagination. Before that, I had never heard of Teyvat. Yes, for sure. If it weren't for that voice, I would have never grown curious about the outside world, nor would I have learned how to
caray.
read and enjoy so many books. That voice sparked a desire for wisdom. It had to have been the Dendro Archon.
En efecto.
I've been hoping for a chance to repay her kindness. In fact, I was running around today to help prepare the Sub-Zerus festival for her.
¿Qué? Sub-Zerus.
What's
Sí.
the Sub-Zerus festival?
It's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday, which was the day that she was found by the sages.
Ah, caray.
It's actually an old holiday that originally celebrated Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthday. When she passed away, the holiday eventually became a celebration of the Lesser Lord's birthday. I heard everyone was overjoyed when they welcomed her back to Sumeru. In those days, the festival was a huge deal. But because of the academia's influence, people have gradually lost interest in the festival. The academia actively participates in Sumeru's many holidays dedicated to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But when it comes to the
Bueno, mucho de la
Sub-Zerus
reina
festival,
mayor
forget any
Rukkhadevata.
funding. They practically act like it doesn't
Quiero saber por qué
exist.
tan importante la reina mayor Rukkhadevata si la reina menor Kusanali es ahora la arconte, pero bueno.
Maybe they see Lesser Lord Kusanali's birth as confirmation of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's death, so they're reluctant to celebrate it.
Aw, but that's awful.
It is. It's absolutely sure the Greater Lord founded Sumeru, but hasn't Lesser Lord Kusanali been the one quietly protecting us
sí.
for the past few hundred years?
Obvio.
Just remember that we're still out in public. Don't get too carried away now.
I know that people over by the Grand Bazaar still hold the Sub-Zerus festival to this day, but I hadn't met any of them before, so I was never able to contribute. But recently, I made a friend there who also follows Lesser Lord Kusanali.
¿Sí?
I gave her my savings because I want her to throw a wonderful festival this year.
Oh,
Hold
caray.
on, my lady. Does this friend
Nilo.
happen to be
Oh,
Nilu?
Nilo.
The one who sends flowers?
Yes, that's her.
Creo que ya sé quién es Nilo.
I saw her leaving the other day with a nervous look on her face. It seemed like she was hiding something in her arms.
Yes. Initially, I didn't have much more prepared, so I had Nilu sell one of my skirts.
Creo que Nilo es una de ¿cómo es? De Piro, no, de Dendro. Bueno, Nilo creo que ya sé cuál es igual.
I've agreed with Nilu to meet up at the Grand Bazaar today. and see how things are coming along. Dia.
Sure, that's quite the trip, though.
No, that would be too much, even for you.
No hace falta, nosotras podemos.
You might as well just accept the lift. If I let you walk, who knows how long it'll take us. And if anything happens to you, then I'd really never hear the end of it from your father.
But of course, Nilu will be thrilled to hear there are more people interested in lesser...
Al fin voy a conocer a Nilo. Sí. Nilo, Nilo. De momento quiero ver algo. A ver. La tengo más o menos armada, porque tengo solo 2 de nómada. Pero si a Gancho le pongo la pluma esta que saqué, que le queda mejor. Igual no sé qué pluma tiene. Tiene una pluma de daño y probabilidad, pero poquito. Reloj de ataque con probabilidad de defensa. No, horrible es este reloj. Bueno, a ver, después la armo bien. Ahorita no armo personaje, pero ya tengo más o menos un... Uy. A ver. ¿Está muy lejos? Nada, está acá nomás. Sumeru. Dirígete al gran bazar. Sumeru. Ah, pero es arriba, ¿no? Chales. Voy volando entonces. Por allá. A volar. Hay que volar, que volar, que volar. Sí, pero en Genshin no tenemos monturas, tenemos las alas estas que nos regalan nomás. Las alas de planear. Y es cuando sacamos la licencia de vuelo. Como que, abajo de todo, ¿verdad? ¡Ay! Resbalo. Y llego. Llegué. Más abajo. Más abajo. Me muero. Hombre, ¿cómo voy a morir? Me muero. Menos. ¿Cómo que 32? Ah, porque está allá, mira. Decidite, ¿o estás arriba o estás abajo? Estás arriba. Bata. Reina menor Kusanali. Todavía tengo interés en la reina menor Kusanali. ¡Uy! Me están re... ¿Pero para dónde voy? Dice que abajo. ¿Cómo que abajo? ¿Más abajo todavía? No, hombre. Madres. Pero no es abajo. Es arriba. Rosa de Sumeru. Ah, sí, la tabla sí me acuerdo. Más abajo, ¿eh? Ay, pero si estoy torpe, es acá nomás. Acá. Uy, se me abrió. Sí, me acuerdo que hay tabla y todo. Creo que esa es Nilo.
Sorry I'm late, Nilu.
Tal como lo sospechaba.
Oh, Dunyarzad. It was taking you so long that I assumed you got trapped at home.
¿Cuál
But you
cubito?
made it in the end.
Ay. ¿Cuál cubito? Ahora que lo pienso.
But if Dia's here,
That means you got
Oh, no.
caught, right?
You could say that, but everything worked out.
And
Oh. And
Oh, meet the Traveler and Paimon, my two newest friends. They're
Somos
visitors who just
amigas.
arrived at Sumeru City and are looking for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Reina menor
so you're
Kusanali.
followers from another land? That's wonderful. You two absolutely mustn't
Otra
miss the
vez el festival
Sub-Zerus
Sub-Zerus.
festival. By the way, Dunyarzad, we've already started decorating the Grand Bazaar.
Ah, esa montura.
It looks spectacular. Thanks to your generous contribution.
No sé, dan tantas cosas que no sé.
You're very welcome. It's the only thing I could do. Do you still have enough Mora?
Probably? But don't sweat it. We've all...
Escenario, escenario, me encanta Nilo, se ve hermosísimo. Quiero ver el escenario.
Wow! This
not bad.
Uy, se ve hermoso, ¿eh?
Last time I was here, the stairs were full of holes.
The stairs were nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off. Mr. Zubair was worried sick. We reported it to the academia many times, but they never sent anyone to deal with it. We didn't want anything bad happening, so we were going to cancel all the stage performance.
Oh, probably because it was the theater asking.
Supongo porque era una petición del teatro.
The academia looks down on performers like us. They probably think it would be best if the theater closed down completely.
Yo creo que ya regalen cosa.
We can't let that
O
happen.
sea, ya
though.
quiero hacer el evento
Not
de
only would everyone
Colei para
involved in
tenerla
the theater
gratis y
go
equiparla.
hungry, but then we wouldn't be able to hold the Sub-Zerus festival anymore. Thank the Dendro Archon for Dunyarzad. But the more she gave us, we hired someone to patch up the tree, and we also gave the stage a much-needed makeover. The stage is going to be even prettier
que
when
hace
it's
calor
festival
acá.
time. I can't wait for you to see it.
And I can't wait to see you on the stage. You've been practicing so long already. It's
Ay, no.
almost time for your dream to become reality.
Fuera caloventó porque tengo mucho calor. ¡Ay! Tengo mucho calor para tener el caloventor ahorita. ¡Ay! Me golpeé. Un cachito nomás, ahora sí. ¡Ay! Pinche vidrio tramposo.
It's our dream. I'll do my best for the two of us.
¡Ay! Lo mejor para las dos. Sí, sí.
Milu, what are you gonna be doing at the festival?
Y muchas cosas.
She'll be dancing the dance of Sub-Zerus, the most important performance at the Sub-Zerus festival.
Dunyarzad, have you told
Es
them the
como una
origin of this
especie árabe
holiday?
ya. Así lo podemos ver.
I only told them about the Greater Lord and Lesser Lord so far.
El accesorio sí me acuerdo, pero el otro no me acordaba.
Okay. Then I'll tell you, according to legend,
Lo que pasa es que
the
el TOF es un
Sub-Zerus
juego nuevo,
festival was
entonces te dan
originally the
códigos
Goddess of Flowers'
para
birthday
meterte por el
celebration
no,
for the
ya sabes
Greater
dónde.
Lord.
Para que tengas ahí un respaldo por si necesitas. Esto es una música árabe. Turururu, turururu.
A long, long time ago, on one of Greater Lord Ruka Devata's birthdays, her friends threw her some of the gods got drunk. One started playing music, and the Greater Lord as she danced upon the grass. Those brilliant
Me
purple
encantaría skipear
flowers
todo, pero
became
quiero
her
leer.
dazzling
Perdón, pero quiero leer.
stage. All the gods clamored, "Oh, if only time could stop at this very moment." Of course they did. When people mention the gods, they always think of
Pero
the
igual Nilo
Archon
se ve
War.
hermosísima,
But
No sé si va a
Sumeru's
ser 4
gods
o 5
also
estrellas. Yo
had
le
happy
doy que es una
times.
5 estrellas.
Although
ella
they
debe
aren't
ser una
around
4.
anymore, they're preserved in our tradition of dance. This outfit I'm wearing is apparently based on how the Goddess of Flowers looked. Though we're just tiny people compared to the divine, we still have to do our best to make sure that the birthday girl feels loved on her special day.
Nilu, you of all people will definitely be able to convey our well wishes to the Dendro Archon.
Ay, que es
I
verdad.
also noticed that you went the extra mile and scattered Padisaras around the stage.
They symbolize the goddess of flowers, after all.
Yeah,
No.
the Greater Lord brought
Because
forth
Bata.
Padisaras in memory of the goddess of flowers. But she ultimately could never...
Thinking about the goddess of flowers dance makes me wish I could have seen it. If my stage were anything like that. So,
All of
Obvio.
Lesser Lord
Obvio
Kusanali's
que sí.
followers will be there for her birthday. It'll be a good
Ooh, Paimon thinks that's a great idea!
Es verdad.
Hey, come on! There's nothing wrong with enjoying a festival. Besides,
So how about we all attend the Sub-Zero's
Exacto,
festival
todas
together?
juntas. Es una
Junior
promesa.
Zod, let me show you which stage decorations we've picked out so far. Everyone at the Grand Bazaar loves Lesser Lord Kusanali.
in that case, we'll take a look.
Demos una vuelta, Paimon. Kumari.
Whoa! What's with your yellow hair? And why did you
No.
know that the Sub-Zero's festival is about to happen? There'll be loads of fun things.
¿Caramelos? Quiero caramelos. ¿Dónde están? Necesito más gente, acá hay otro.
Huh. Revamping the stage for the festival couldn't have been easy, that's for sure. I bet this year's I don't know much about the Grand Bazaar, but I do know that the residents here have a penchant. Oh, and the perfume sold around here is a lot better than what you'll find. I mean,
Es lo que dice la gente.
Things are really shaping up, and there's a buzz around the festival this year. We're expecting people. Don't be fooled into thinking that Sumeru City has the best of everything. Some festival snacks are only
Oh,
bad
por
when
Dios.
it comes to musicians, dancers, or singers. The grand.
Oh. Me gusta. Oh, la gran anciana.
Dancing at the Sub-Zeros. As a child, I even asked my grandmother why we performed the dance for the Lesser Lord when it was originally done to honor the Greater Lord. My grandmother
Todavía
said
recuerdo cuando
the
le preguntó a la
Greater
abuela,
Lord
pero ahora-
Rukkhadevata is a beloved deity and honored by all. And Lesser Lord Kusanali is too. The Sub-Zero's festival has been losing its appeal over the years. That is, until a wealthy benefactor stepped in this year and brought the festival back to life. I heard she forked out a lot of mora to make it all happen.
Y ahora me queda solo una más. Tururú, 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 tururú. Poder dentro de la tablita. Tengo que acomodar el equipo un cachito. Ahí está.
Ready for anything.
No, este es mío. ¿Dónde está? Ah, acá está. Colei la voy a desbloquear porque es gratis. Ito no me gustó y no lo tengo. Shinji no lo había sacado, Jai tampoco. Jimmy ya no quiso. Así que ahora va a venir mi pececita. Mi pececita vendrá. Vendrá mi pececita a la casa. Creí que era una loli, pero no la agarré. Pero vendrá mi pececita a la casa cuando salga dentro de 2 semanas. Va a venir la pececita curandera sangonomiya Kokomi. Shenhe no sé si la saco porque no sé si vuelve. Y Jaimiko no sé si la saco porque no sé si vuelve. Pura waifu soy yo. Pura waifu, pura waifu, pura waifu.
Nilu, your outfit looks amazing. There's also something different about...
I thought I'd add a little extra pizzazz to my dress for the...
Wow, did you...
Sewing is a fundamental
Lo bueno
skill
que
for
van a
everyone
meter
in the
al
theater
tablita del
company
baño en
because
el
we make
permanente,
all
así
our
no me
own
preocupo en sacar
costumes.
eso.
Did
Una
you
vez
know that
fumaba.
Mr. Zubair not only can make
Bueno, ahora me-
costumes, but props too? I've... Of course.
Hey! Is that who Paimon thinks it is?
Es Catherine.
It looks like Catherine.
está cantando, Catherine.
Come to think of it, Paimon's only ever seen her behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild. This is the first time we've ever seen her taking a break. Hey, Catherine!
Catherine.
Oh, hey! It's the Traveler and Paimon. What's shaken?
Whoa, break time Catherine sure sounds a lot less formal than usual. Paimon was still waiting for her to say...
Sure. Standing behind the counter at the adventure, but saying and doing the same old things over and over again can get pretty monotonous. Like watching the
caray,
same
tiene razón.
Fontaine movie day after day. But take you two, for example. You travel across Tevat to enrich your lives and gain new experiences.
Oh, caray.
We enjoy traveling across Tevat and all that, but we're mainly looking for clues about her brother.
Es verdad, buscando a nuestro hermano perdido.
Yes, and you should keep searching. Sometimes the answers we're looking for aren't necessarily at our intended destination.
¿Verdad?
Instead, they're found along the way.
Huh. Haven't we heard someone say something pretty similar recently? Anyways, what brings you out here, Catherine?
No, not particularly. I guess you could say that I'm loving the recent atmosphere here. Oh,
No, Catherine, quédate a
At the
disfrutar.
Adventurers Guild. Oh, by the way, thanks for connecting us with the Eremites.
I'm sure you two will get along well with the people here. You've already been blessed by the element of Dendro, after all.
Nos vemos. Asteroid Abyssal. Se va. No me sale como lo dice ella.
There's something really different about Catherine today.
¿Tú lo crees, Paimon?
Hey, traveler. Paimon.
Sí.
Oh, hey, dear.
I've got something to tell ya. My lady knows you're looking for ways to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali, and she's been trying to come up with a way to help you. Well, I have an idea that might help.
My help. ¿Dijo que regalaron algo? Ah, no.
Are you serious? We'd love that.
It might not necessarily pan out, so don't get your hopes up too much. My lady is feeling a little worn out at the moment.
Sounds like a...
¿Es muy lejos donde vamos?
Let's head over to the Citadel of Rexar and wait for Dia.
Welcome. Get your spices here. We've got all kinds.
No dice ningún horario, ¿no?
I only wish life could be as leisurely as this
En
a
inglés
little more
siempre que
often.
escucho allá que dice Lishue, no sé por qué dice
How greedy
Lishue.
of me.
Es algo que nunca voy a entender, pero...
Dad, let me learn to dance.
El de peste. Me gusta la canción porque es en plan turururururururururururu. Es para abajo, ¿verdad? Sí, para abajo. Más para abajo. Más para abajo. Más para abajo. Más para abajo. ¡Banzai! ¿Qué pasó? Estoy respondiendo hace rato, Dije que ya sabía que regalaban estas cosas y todo lo demás.
Sorry, I'm late. It took some
Hace rato que
convincing
estoy
for the
respondiendo.
master and mistress to
Igualmente
believe that
bajito y
Miss
todo.
Dunyarzad was only sitting in the port for a while because she was in a bad mood. Anyway, I guess I should be thanking you. I haven't seen Miss Dunyarzad that happy in a long...
You sure sound a whole lot nicer than when we first met, Dia. Who would have thought forgot you had such a soft spot for Dunyarzad.
No, no sé, pero está bien.
It's called being a professional. I'm a bodyguard, and I work for whoever's paying.
Look, Dia's
No debería notarlo
blushing.
roja.
Listen, you two.
Bueno, después me contás bien. Porque no entiendo.
I don't expect to be working for Miss Dunyarzad very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see if the person I know...
Está bien, no hay problema. Que todavía quedan 15 minutos, pero no estoy adelantando
hey,
casi nada
Chief.
porque quiero leer todo.
Ah, Dia, what are you doing here?
I take it you all know...
We met this morning after the Adventurers Guild.
No kidding. Huh. So, where's Ruksha?
Rookshaw's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage recently ordered Sumeru. Since you've already...
Appreciate it, Chief.
Cuéntanos, cuéntanos.
Theft?
Just recently, the Academia lost something, and there's a chance the
Dije
item is
15, no
connected
5.
with the Dendro Archon. This case might just somehow help you in meeting her.
Más ratito me contás mientras yo me concentro en ver la historia.
I suppose that's one way to look at it. But if you ask me, let me fill you in. The Academia recently sent a convoy to pick up an imp. The Grand Sage took the whole matter very serious.
You two have heard of
todo,
Port
pero quiero
Ormos,
leerlo,
haven't
no
you?
puede ser. Hay
It's the
tanto que quiero
largest
saber.
commercial port in all of Sumeru. The Academia's grip isn't long enough to reach all the way to Port Ormos, so...
Apparently what was lost. If you're interested,
Hay una zona-
maybe you could head to Port
hay una
Ormos
zona
and ask around
Que se
yourself.
supone que tienen que ser una
If
selva
you
y
want
un
my
pasto verde.
advice,
Pero esa
try
zona,
introducing yourselves
no
as
me deja entrar.
students of the
y hay
Academia
una zona
once
aparte
you're
de
there.
Sumeru que tiene un gran árbol gigante. Y cuando quiero intentar pasar por ese lugar, obviamente el mapa me dice: me será mejor explorar más tarde eso, porque todavía no se nota que el lugar no está desbloqueado. Pero quiero pensar que es un lugar de flores porque hay como una... ¿cómo lo explico? Como un polvillo. Bueno, sí, como un polvillo que dice que aún no se puede y se pone la barrita toda roja, así, todo rojo, rojo, rojo.
Are you serious, Chief? All the Academia students are in
Estaba viendo,
Sumeru
creo que
City, you
ayer,
know.
creo que
Why
ayer,
should they
sí.
pretend to be
O estaba
students in
explorando
Port
tranqui,
Ormos?
desbloqueando los TP y eso para no tener tanto quilombo. Y había una zona que no me dejaba pasar. Ahora la muestro.
If you're also in...
Count me out. I've got plenty. And take it from me.
Porque hay una zona
If
y
you
muestra
two
un gran
really
árbol,
do
un
decide
gran
to visit
árbol.
Port Ormos, you'd best watch your backs.
En una zona que muestra un
Let's
gran
just say
árbol,
that the
entonces
Eremites there
yo voy
aren't nearly as friendly as
queriendo
those here in
intentar
Sumeru
entrar a la
City.
zona. Y hay una barra roja que se me llena toda y me dice: oh no, no es momento de venir por aquí. Debemos venir en otra ocasión, como que todavía no está desbloqueado, no sé.
There are even some extremists who go...
You bet they are.
Not everyone's like you, Chief.
Ay,
Even the desert
pendejo.
natives who abandon their homes in the wilderness still wish to have a god of their own. Well, traveler,
Thanks, Dia! And you too, Us! Since we've gathered all we could for the moment in Sumeru City.
Miss Dunyarzad is looking forward to seeing you both at the Sub-Zeru's festival. Good. Then we'll see you both...
El festival, O primero voy a ver el festival y... A ver. ¿Qué se me desbloqueó? Algo se me desbloqueó. ¡Oh! Ya puedo sacar a la personaje. Desbloqueo de personaje. Completa la... A ver. 80 protogema. En el mercado del puerto de Hormos, por alguna razón, dos artesanos suspiran mientras observan una figura de madera peculiar. Misión de arconte es esta. Tras la bruma y el bosque. Misión legendaria es un camino... Bueno, esta no, esta es otra cosa. Y si yo voy a esta, me dan un daguerrotipo dentro. Primoroso. Vamos a ir por esta, ¿ves? Es una misión secundaria, pero me van a dar gratis a Coley. Hay que aprovechar todo. A ver, esta zona. Esta zona. Ahí me meto. Un segundito, ahí me meto a la zona que veo. Reina menor, ducada bat. Esta zona, ¿ves? Gran árbol. Me meto. Me meto. Me meto. Me meto. Me meto. Me bajo. Me meto. Me meto. Me meto. Me meto. Mira bien, presta atención, Me meto. Me meto. Me meto. Oscurece, oscurece, oscurece. Todo rojo, todo rojo, todo rojo. Intento, intento, intento. ¿Ves? Y me dice que tal si exploramos el área más adelante. Es como que no quiere, ¿ves? Y me manda a otro lado. Bueno, igual quería mostrar solo eso. Ahora voy a ir a la misión secundaria. Ve que ese lugar me decía, ¿qué tal si exploramos la zona más tarde? Pero no me maté, literalmente lo único que hice fue joderme solito porque... Decime que tengo el TP. Uy, sí, tengo el TP de milagro. ¡Ah! ¡Ay, ay, ay, ay! Hay un fondo. Ya sé. Ya sé. No, esto no. Antes de que me olvide. A ver, si yo hago esto... ¡Ay! No me jodas. Pero puedo ir 3 y 2, ¿no? A ver. ¡Ay! Era una buena ocasión para la Shogun de ponerle la pluma. Bueno, voy a hacer la prueba nomás, Quiero hacer la prueba de 18k de vida. Ah, pero el daño se me fue un poco a la mierda. Un poquito nomás. No, pues no me sirve porque... No me sirve porque directamente la probabilidad... Acá tengo más vida y tengo 148-40 más balanceado. Ahora aquí te leo. O sea que por hacerle la caída libre y activar el planeador te moriste. ¿Quién no quiere? Ah, ¿un correo? ¿Qué me llegó? Me regalaron 3 comidas. Tentación de adeptus deliciosa. Ñam ñam. Pollo con textura de tofu delicioso. Más ñam ñam. Carne de mora celestial, ¿no? ¿Puedo recoger? A yo no le hago nada. ¿Quieres un abrazo, Josh? Son gratis.
Port Ormos is pretty great. There's so many new and interesting things, not to mention all the tasty food. Sumeru's largest commercial port sure lives up to its name. Look at all the merchants, and everyone seems excited just to be here.
How did things end up like this?
All thanks to your artistic license. That's how. I should have made you wait until we got an update from Tanja.
Me gustaba el con eso de 166 de daño crítico, pero algo me dijo en la mente, para, si vas a hacer eso, me dijo en la mente y no lo hagas. Porque estás por hacer algo que no tienes que hacer. Yo en plan, ¿pero qué estoy haciendo mal?
Well, I never...
Voy a sacar a Coley, ya que la van a dar gratis acá.
Whoa. Yeah. Compared to everyone else,
Denme a
you seem
Coley.
really down in the dumps.
Coley,
Let's go
Coley.
find out what's going on. Hey there. Paimon's
Hola,
name is
Paimon se llama
and
Paimon. Y
she's
sí,
a
no te vas a
traveler
llamar
who's
otro
just
modo.
passing by. Is
No,
there something
Paimon se
bothering
llama
you?
Paimon, no, obvio, no te vas a llamar la comida de emergencia. Ay, que esa estaba buena.
Oh, I noticed you two a moment ago. Welcome to Akara Crafts. What's bothering us is this.
Prototype Aranara? You mean this wood
Es
carving
arcilla, ¿no?
Oh, no. The prototype Aranara is something that brings joy and laughter.
Not the first negative.
So,
Hey, le
what
está valorando
exactly is
negativo,
a prototype?
So for context, Aranara are magical creatures in Sumeru fairy tales that live in the forest. For the store's 20th anniversary, we plan to release a series of
me quedan 4
hand-carved
minutos
toys
nomás. Ahora sí.
based on the Aranara stories
El
that kids
hueso.
know and love. This is a prototype we made to get an idea of how they would read. But when we put it out there,
Pido una hora de
the
respaldo.
reaction
Nada,
was
mentira, es broma,
not
es broma,
quite what
tranqui,
we'd
tranqui.
anticipated.
Estaba jodiendo con el hora de respaldo, Uy, Víctor hoy no hizo directo, qué raro. Qué raro que se me hace el acontecimiento.
They thought it looked like a mushroom too, huh?
No, worse than that actually.
Pregunta preguntosa de la pregunta
describe it,
preguntona.
And I'm also not
Mañana
very
tenés
good
torneo
with
porque
kids.
si no, déjame hacer mañana
Maybe
2
you
horitas
could
y no
ask
tenés
them for
nada, ni
yourself.
torneo ni nada. Pues si tenés torneo no. Déjame el domingo hacer una de 2. O sea, hago uno solo pero de 2. Y capaz que desde la tarde para ver qué onda.
This is not an Aranara. Huh, no way. I've read Uncle Tanja's Aranara and the Ill Little Fungus. It says that Aranara are supposed to be chubby and squishy.
¿Seres
The
redonditos?
carving looks nothing like that.
Pero el domingo a la tarde no. O sea, a la tarde... Ah, perdón, a la tarde sí. Bueno, entonces un directo de la noche de 2 horas. Si se puede. O es a la noche el torneo. Si es a la noche el torneo, no sé. No creo que pueda.
Toys do look better. Uncle Tonder said in Aranara's vow that you can deceive the eyes, but you can't deceive the heart.
Coley.
This carving makes me feel lost and confused inside. I don't think the creator
Y bueno,
put his
entonces a
heart
la noche
into
hago
it
el
at
directo de
all.
2 horas si
It's
podemos.
nothing like an Aranara.
A la noche, a la noche.
Ooh, didn't put his heart into it, huh?
Oh, Cosita and Alia didn't like this carving, but it doesn't look too happy.
A mí me gusta cómo quedó,
So
¿eh?
it's
No sé
kinda
por qué dicen
pitiful
que
in
mal,
a
pero
cute
bueno.
way.
Oh, a positive.
Yeah, so I would totally ask my dad to get it for me. If it
Oh, well, that took a sudden turn for
¿Por
the
qué la
worse.
cara de... ¿Por qué la cara de la Traveler así de... ¿Por qué no me lo venía a venir? Algo de la cara de la Traveler dice... Me la veía venir, pero ¿por qué me lo dijo?
We asked the children for their opinions.
No puede ser, la música me prende. Es una música
How
de...
did it go?
tururururururu. Es
Has
como
it
música árabe.
maybe grown on them at all? Oh, this is such a shame. Why isn't Tondra back from Gondorvaville?
Oh, the kids kept mentioning an Uncle Tanger too. Who is he exactly?
Uncle Tanger, he wrote quite a few stories in the past.
No puedo, la
but,
música me prende.
none of them were popular among
Tururururu,
children.
tururururu.
Just like our prototype Haranara. But around a year or so ago,
That's right.
Voy a adelantar esto un
We asked
poquito.
Tanger for... We were running out
El
of
que lo
time,
quiera leer
so
lo
we
puede
had no
pausar al
choice but to
directo, no
carve
tengo
an
ningún
Aranara,
problema.
as you can see.
we have to.
Lo pausa y lo lee porque ahora quiero tratar de cosas para entrar en el
They
evento.
seem pretty desperate. Yep. Oop.
¿Ya? ¿Ya puedo? Gracias, muy amable. Y bueno, ahora sí, ya se cumplió la hora, jóvenes. Así que yo me voy despidiendo. Un placer para mí estar con ustedes aquí de nuevo en Genshin Impact en Sumeru. Espero que les haya gustado el directo. Ya saben, suscríbanse, activen la campanita para que manden notificaciones. Que la campanita le dirá cuando yo hago directo, que los hago todos los días. Yo me trueno llovizne. Y ya saben que me pueden seguir en mi canal de Twitch, que era la sala. Así que un gusto tener a este hermoso chat conmigo siempre. Y mañana nos vemos en otro directo, jóvenes. Bye bye.